let's talk about ministry. Let's talk about our kind of like how we found our way, our calling into ministry, our relationship with the idea of ministry.
We fell down the ministry tree and hit every branch. And then when we got to the bottom, we decided not to go into ministry. Then we decided to go into ministry.
Well, I don't know if it was, and that's what I'm going to say. I didn't really ever decide to go into ministry. I'll talk about a little bit about how we were raised, pretty much. Are we going to sit
this way? Do the gangster way and say, I didn't choose ministry.
Ministry chose me.
That's right.
The game chose me, yo.
And then we could talk about some of the lessons of ministry. You know, we'll maybe talk about what we're going to get into.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining us on Lava Official. Today we'll be talking about, Today we'll be talking about...
We need to make a hand sign for lava.
A hand sign for lava?
That's later. I was like, ooh.
To figure out a hand sign.
Yeah.
Wow, this girl.
Okay.
Sorry, redo. Hey, welcome to Lava. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that most of us know about, and most of us are in, and some of y'all aren't in or just serving at a church, but we're going to be talking about ministry.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know us, my name is Rachel Fa'angutu.
And I am Walese Fa'angutu.
It looks like Wallace. You'll see it on our channels, but
yeah, hers looks like Rachel. It's actually Rachel.
But we are going to talk today about ministry, because it's kind of been our world, and we want to just kind of share our journey with people. It's been a unique journey for both of us.
Yes.
And so we're going to take you down that kind of like that path of where we came out of,
yes,
and what we're doing now. And so that's what this episode is going to be about. We have an amazing announcement to make. We have been intercessory missionaries here in Kansas City for about 15 years. And I think maybe some of you might be like, what is that? Like, what's an intercessory missionary? We'll get to that sometime. But we are in a season of transition. And drum roll, please. Well, let's see. Why don't you tell the people?
I'm opening up a construction business. I am kidding. No, I'm not. I'm actually opening up an ice cream truck.
No. You're stupid. We have been offered a pastoral position at a church in Hawaii. So we have accepted the role as lead pastors at the King's Kona campus. And so we will be moving to Kailua Kona to pastor those people there.
Yeah, we'll be going home. And
Walese's home.
My home. It's Rachel's native land, because she's
Maui.
Hawaiian Portuguese. But we're going home, and what a wonderful place to be in this season of our lives. So we're super excited about it.
So you can expect to see a whole lot more of Hawaii in our footage now.
That's right. You can expect to see the beaches, palm trees,
ocean,
Spam.
Oh. So follow along. Follow
our
journey, guys.
Follow our journey. We've been in ministry for quite some time now.
Yeah.
And we've served under many different leaders. We even helped with planting different churches here in Kansas City. And we are like absolutely to our eyeballs with ministry experience. So we would love to share with you what we've learned.
So we're going to kind of just take you down memory lane a little bit, really fast on my side. First of all, I was raised in a family that no one was in full-time ministry. And so the idea of being in full-time, what I mean is full-time vocational ministry, is where you give your whole life, your whole work week to serving God's people.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Holy Ghost night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Easter, Christmas, Halloween.
But the crazy thing is, a lot of people who don't get paid to do ministry actually work that hard.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the thing that's really confusing nowadays, because I think a lot of things that had their like cookie cutter roles in life, as time changes in the church, what the church looks like changes, roles and pay and all this. It's like, what in the world? Like, and so I know, actually, my family was that family that we were always at the church.
And so was my family. We were always at the church.
My mom, we served at everything. We were at early morning prayer.
We were the choir.
5:30 in the morning. You guys were in the choir?
We were in the choir. I mean, we were the choir. Literally, like our entire family was the choir. My uncle was the choir director. My mom would force us to get up there and do offering specials. You know, I don't know if you guys know what those are, but at the time of the offering, somebody would come up and do a special song.
And sometimes it was special, and sometimes it was not.
Very special.
And so we were at prayer. We were at a Wednesday night service for any productions. Our church did a lot of outreaches through productions. When I was growing up, we served all of those. I served in the nursery. I was a Sunday school teacher. My mom, who was a full-time teacher all the way through me and my sisters growing up, she served, like, she led life groups. She was a district leader. She was in charge of the Connect department, getting people connected in the church somehow. So, like, growing up, my paradigm was like my role in life is to be like a vibrant, active part of this church community.
That's right.
And I think just by way of being at the church all the time and having a love for prayer, we were at early morning prayer every day from 5:30 to 6:30.
I didn't grow up the way she did. We actually had early morning prayer at our house. My grandpa would wake up early in the morning and wake up the entire family, and we would sit there half asleep, you know, as he's praying, and then we would begin it with a song and end it with a song. And
like, how long was the meeting?
Oh, it was, like, my grandpa, when he prayed, it would go for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Just him praying?
Just him praying, to an hour and a half, to the point where we were, like, literally trying to stay awake at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And so, yeah, that's how I grew up. And then when a Samoan church was established, we served in every facet of that
like
ministry.
setting up tables, cooking for every banquet.
Yes.
I remember going with my mom to deliver meals to families, like if they just had a death in the family or something like that. Like, we would take them food.
Absolutely.
And it was like my mom would go to Costco and like buy the food, and then like we'd wrap it up in a nice little basket and deliver it to the families. And then I always remember my mom praying for people at their houses, and she always took me along. I didn't know what she was doing. Now I know what she was doing. She was exposing me and training me to a certain type of pastoral ministry that comes with taking care of and loving people in your community.
Yeah, I mean, just serving. I mean, the way we got into ministry was actually just serving.
Serving, that's it.
Just serving. And I think that's a very important part of ministry that should never be departed from from a Christian, whatever position that you take. Servanthood should be one of the biggest things in your arsenal.